Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Pisces Soul Tribe. I want to get into some general messages for you. And of course, anything you need from me can be found down below in the description box. Divine, what is the overall energy concerning this reading here? The overall energy concerning the reading. So we have laughter. So wholeness, overjoyed, as well as smiling. And Divine, can you clarify laughter for me? This being the predominant energy. And then we have the cleanse. So detox, ridding negativity as well as purification. I feel like at this present moment, things could be going so much better for you. And you actually see the difference after you've removed yourself from people, things, and places that no longer suit or serve you. I feel like you've, as the card implies, you've gone through a major cleanse. And I feel like in some way you are now getting back to yourself, not your old self. You're getting back to yourself. Who you've always been, because although we change, I feel like the base level of who we are always remain the same. There are some characteristics that always stay with us, that always remain with us, as well as attributes as well. But I feel like right now you could possibly be having the time of your life, and having the time of your life is predicated on each individual. Everyone doesn't like to travel, everyone doesn't like to go to amusement parks or do things like that, but they find joy in taking hikes and scavenger hunts, looking for artifacts and things like that. Divine, what else with the cleanse? Can I have one more to round off the energy, please? Yeah. So you saw the signs. So red flag. So warning signs, take heed, as well as risky situation. There are many different situations that you were in with people that you saw the signs with. I feel like your intuition played a major part in this as well. Definitely feeling a spiritual individual, especially with the cleanse, because I feel like you were guided to do something. I feel like you didn't want to cut these people off, but you were guided to cut them off, because I feel like you're also the type of individual that you kept people around even though you knew they weren't healthy for you. I feel like we've all done it. Yeah, you definitely kept people around when they weren't healthy for you, but you saw the signs. And the moment you saw the signs, you got confirmation behind it, because you began to see, how the people were responding. There were things that you began to pay more attention to. But as soon as something, didn't find favor with you, you definitely found a way to remove it out of your energy. And I feel like now you're the cut off king and queen. Divine, what is the direct message you have concerning this? We have the strength. Yes, I feel like you definitely were called to do something. This is willpower. I feel like you needed to seek a source outside of yourself, because it was something about you not really wanting to cut these people off. And it's understandable. Longevity could play a part in that. How many years you've been with people. Some of you all you've grew up. Some of you all have had friendships for a substantial amount of years, even so far as over 20 years. We have the tower at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like there was unexpected shifts and unexpected changes. Like, I feel like changes in a lot of friendship dynamics for you, possibly in your late 20s. Was definitely significant for you, because I feel like you began to see a shift. Yeah, you began to see a shift. I also feel like in some way you got the last laugh. Strength, Divine. Yeah, with the death. You were called to put a lot of relationships to an end with the death, to move from one way of being to another. Because, like, I feel like, as I was saying, somebody has, come back to themselves. Because, like, as I said, I feel like a lot of people tried to detour you from that. And a lot of people tried to sway or change your character. And I feel like it was more so words spoken than anything else. And I also feel like you could feel the energy. I'm feeling an empath. An empath. So you definitely felt the energy surrounding these individuals. But I feel like if you didn't remove yourself from around these individuals, instead of laughter, I feel like we would see sadness, sorrow, depression. but you removed yourself, and those changes that you made are going to cause significant changes in your life as well. I feel like you could start to see changes within your finances, within other relationships that you are a part of as well. And it's like almost like if these relationships were taking a turn for the worse, they're getting ready to end. If they've been working positively, those are the relationships you're about to start nurturing. So strength and the death. What else is here, Divine? And then we have the Ace of Wands. Yes, I feel like you are inspired to do new things. I feel like new opportunities are on the horizon for you because of the new steps you're taking. I feel like you're motivated in a new way. I feel like there are things that you're getting ready to discover here as well with the Hierophant as well. The new path that you're getting ready to settle on. Some of you are about to begin new careers, new homes, new partnerships here as well. Divine Ace of Wands here. So we have the Hermit in reverse. So I feel like you're getting ready to come out of Hermit mode because I'm not feeling any negative attributes as far as this card in reverse is concerned. I'm feeling somebody who's more so getting ready to step out of Hermit mode. If you have been in some form of silence, or if you have been more to yourself, I feel like you're getting ready to release out to the world the information that you've discovered. Then we have the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Yes, I feel like you're definitely about to show up more so in a space where you are in the forefront, and even if you aren't saying anything, people are going to recognize you. Something about you also looks different as well. I feel like you're looking more youthful, and you could be well into the latter years of your life. You're definitely looking more youthful, skin glowing. The Hermit, Divine in reverse. King of Cups. Yes, I feel like you are showing up as more of an in charge individual as far as your emotions are concerned. Because I feel like the spaces that attacked more so for you while you were in these different dynamics was your emotional space. King of Cups. I feel like you are definitely, in some sense, taking charge of your life. And for you, taking charge of your life is getting a hold of your emotions. Divine, tell me about this King of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups. And Divine, tell me about the Ace of Cups. Because I feel like a lot of you are about to start doing things that you've always wanted to do. And then we have the Six of Swords. I feel like you're definitely in a guided path. Like, if some of you all have been wondering, what am I supposed to do in my life? I feel like you've been doing it. And I feel like it's actually the thing that you aren't doing, the thing that you feel like you're being guided towards, that you keep saying that I'll do tomorrow. Divine Six of Swords. It just definitely feels more purposeful. Like, you can still be working a regular 9 to 5, but something you're doing is more personal. We have the Queen of Swords, and then we also have the Knight of Pentacles, or in this deck they call it the Knight of Coins. But y'all know me, I say Pentacles no matter what. Yeah, there is definitely an offer that is incoming. Is coming towards you. Somebody feels possibly guided towards you to offer you something. A new opportunity with the Fool at the bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Someone coming to, possibly offer you something. This could be some form of contract, an offer to work, freelancing. For some of you all could be significant as well, contracted work. Divine, tell me about this Queen of Swords. Yeah, with the Emperor. Yeah, this is somebody who could be some form of employer, a boss, in their own right, some form of business owner, someone seeking you out, an opportunity possibly that you didn't even expect as well. Yeah, I feel like somebody in some way is going to like something that you do, may be able to utilize your resources and your tools to possibly enhance their business. Divine, tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's dedicated, but it's not going to be a long stay. Queen of Cups. Yeah, something is going to bring you together with someone or yourself. Like the bit or piece that you feel like has been missing in your life. I feel like you're about to get it with this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups feels like a missing piece with your King of Cups. Divine, tell me about the Queen of Cups in correlation to the King of Cups. Oh, shoot, I ain't finished yet. So 5 of Wands as well as the 7 of Cups. Interesting. And tell me about the 5 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like there's a decision that you're going to have to make with the 5 of Wands, with the Moon, and the 7 of Cups. Like, I feel like there's a decision that you're going to have to make that you're possibly unsure of, something that you're going to come up that it's going to cause a little emotional distress. And I don't mean emotional distress in the way that somebody's trying to, disrupt your peace. No, it's a decision that you're going to have to make. I feel like this decision is going to change your life. It's a huge opportunity. But for some reason, I feel like this position may have something to do with movement. I feel like this position may have something to do with movement. Divine, tell me about the Moon and the 7 of Cups. Because, like, what's the conflict with the 2 of Cups? Some of you may not want to leave someone important behind. This could be friends, family, other partners. Divine, 2 of Cups. But it's something about bringing something together because something has been a missing piece. Yeah. With the Fountain, I feel like you're definitely about to discover that missing piece through some sort of decision that you may not really want to make right now. 5 of Wands. Divine, tell me about the 7 of Cups. Because what's the option? So Queen of Pentacles as well as the King of Wands. Interesting. Divine, King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like you possibly could come. Yeah, it's something about having multiple options, and I feel like that's the thing that's going to be conflicting for some of you all. You all are about to start getting a lot of random options from out of nowhere all at the same time, and I feel like you're going to be able to choose what you want to do. But with whatever you choose, whatever option you choose, it's an abundant option no matter what option. Every option that you possibly will get seems to be favorable for you with the 9 of Pentacles, because I feel like you're leaning more so to this for some reason, this King of Wands and this Queen of Pentacles, over the Emperor. But I feel like with the Emperor is something about the Emperor having longevity, because although you have a Queen of Pentacles and there's a King of Wands, the dedication, it doesn't make sense. The drive, this Emperor is doing this by himself, while you have the King of Wands as well as the Queen of Pentacles, who is interested in you. Divine, what does it profit Pisces to go with the Emperor? So 10 of Swords. So I feel like your intuition is guiding you correctly. 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. So I will say that's interesting. And why the 10 of Swords concerning the Emperor? Because I feel like with this Emperor, there's something here about this Emperor exerting dominance. But when you have two partners there, they're willing to collaborate. And if they're wanting to bring you on, there's something about you being able to have some form of independence, some form of freedom. But I feel like with this Emperor in some way will feel like you're bound to them. Now, while they come looking lush, lavish, decked in gold and all of the things that one would want, it's something about them doing that for themselves, because this Emperor in some way is giving off some type of selfish energy, wanting to keep things to themselves. Divine, 10 of Swords concerning the Emperor. So this doesn't profit you. Yeah, with the Page of Swords, like I feel like this is somebody who will be watching you all of the time. Cause like I feel like this is someone who will yeah, they will steal your information with the Five of Swords. Like they would do something treacherous with what they learned from you. Like I feel like this Emperor will take your information, they will steal from you, and then fire you. And all of your ideas, all of the things that you wanted to create, wanted to do, they've stolen. So it's something about being careful, because don't be concerned about what something looks like, because you can't always judge a book by its cover. While most times you can. People like, don't judge. You can. Most times you can judge a book by its cover, but at the same time, there's something about needing to assess the situation, which is why the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands came out, because there's some sort of conflict, and I feel like the conflict is what's really going on here. Divine, Nine of Pentacles concerning the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Clarify, please. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This definitely seems to be the more favorable option for you with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. I feel like this is something that definitely works in your favor and interesting. Wheel of Fortune is 10. So 10 of Swords with the Emperor, but 10 being the Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Pentacles. So there's definitely something here where you will find more favor. So I would say if someone comes to you with a partner, and this is not, oh, this is my assistant. No, they're partners. Equal split. If they come to you with a partner, it's something about possibly leaning more towards that space over someone who comes singularly, because someone wants possession while other people want collaboration. Divine, Wheel of Fortune. That's why that red flag is there. There's warning signs. So this overall reading is suggesting that there's something that you need to pay attention to, whether this is involving work, whether this is involving family, because most people say, oh, this isn't resonating with me. It resonates in a different way. And I feel the need to say this. It resonates in a different way because sometimes this will be circumstantial, but it doesn't mean that it can't happen to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. For some people, it may happen in the area of work. For others, it may happen in the area of romance and partnerships and other things. So we have to be open-minded when it comes down to things like this. But it seems like options and choices that you didn't have before, you're now getting ready to have them, whether they're good or bad. You have the energy of attraction. And right now you're attracting options and choices your way. Divine, tell me lastly about the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. So we have the Hangman. So something that you choose, something that you decide to do, because I feel like with the Hangman, there's a sacrifice too here. So we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We have the Ten of Cups that came out facing, and it also came out with the Hangman. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, then we have 10-10. So that's a 20 judgment call. Hangman, this is somewhere where you're supposed to be. I feel like this is somewhere where you're supposed to be, in this space of being enlightened, in this space of self-sacrificing. I feel like you are going to be an added resource. And I feel like you could also become a partner to these partners with what you have and what you possess. Because something here about longevity, 10 of Cups, this could be attached to something that you've always wanted to do. This could have been a goal or an initiative for you. And I feel like everything that you desired, everything that you wanted to do, is going to put you in a place of independence by yourself. So for those of you who are feeling like you're more on the outskirts, right now that's where you're supposed to be. There's something about you being able to grow in spaces where you didn't expect to grow. Like, be a partner in spaces where you didn't expect to be a partner. Sit at tables where you thought you would never be sat at. But my thing is, a table was already prepared for you. The room just had to be filled first. And that room tends to be filled with those people who doubted you. And now you have to sit at the forefront and in front of these people and present to them something that they need from you. So now the shoe, essentially, is on the other foot. Okay. So interesting. On the split, we have the Nine of Pentacles and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Another chronological synchronicity. Once again, I feel like that's just going to be a thing. I feel like in some way that confirms a lot of the reading. But let's see. Divine, as far as outcomes, incoming messages, what do we have for us? Things that are incoming. Okay, so we have the Magician. Okay, so I feel like for you, some of you are getting ready to create something. I feel like there's something that a lot of you all are about to present. I'm actually seeing a literal a literal magician presenting on the stage, entertaining. So there's something you're getting ready to present, something you're getting ready to create, something you're getting ready to show. I feel like this is something that you've kept away for quite a while with the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is something that you kept to yourself. And I feel like it's going to be a pleasant surprise to somebody, because I feel like you're the type that's going to put it out there, then you're gonna duck away for a minute and see what it does. Divine, tell me about the Magician. Okay. So we have the 7 of Swords. So 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords. So 77 for you could be significant here. Okay. 7 of Swords here for you as well. Divine, what else? 77 could be significant if I didn't say that. So the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're getting ready to present something. This is something that you studied, something that you've kept away, something you kept hidden. I feel like this is going to be a pleasant surprise to you, because I feel like people are going to want to discover what this is with the Page of Pentacles, possibly want to study it, watch it, see exactly what it is. With the Queen of Swords, yeah, I feel like there's definitely somebody who in some way is watching something, maybe wanting to even critique. I'm hearing something about a critique review. For some of you all, that could be significant. Divine, tell me about the 7 of Swords here. Okay. Yeah, we have the Star. Yeah, this is something that you have been keeping to yourself, and this is very special to you, and that's the reason why you did keep it to yourself. But in some way, what you're getting ready to create, what you're getting ready to do, some people are going to want to study. Like, I feel like you could possibly even have a excuse me, you could possibly even have a copycat on your hand. I'm hearing something about a copycat. Divine's the Star. Because I feel like that's what this Page of Pentacles is. This Page of Pentacles is giving me a copycat with the 8 of Swords. And I feel like that is why you kept things to yourself. We have 7 and 8 here as well. There are things that you did keep to yourself. I feel like concerning your work, you're very sensitive about that as well. And I feel like you should be. You know, this is something that you are creating, something from inside of yourself, something you're manifesting out into this world. And I feel like you are very careful about that. But it's something about a critique, something about a review. Divine, last for the 8 of Swords concerning the 7 of Swords. But it's definitely something you've kept to yourself with the Lovers. Something very, very, very important to you. And I feel like you're finally making the decision and choice to go forward with something. We have 6, 7, and 8. The Lovers is 6, so 6, 7, and 8. Divine, Page of Pentacles concerning the 7 of Swords and Star. We have the 6 of Wands. I'm hearing something about rave reviews. That's crazy. Rave reviews. So some of you all could be in plays. You can be in the business. Some of you all could definitely be in entertainment. But there's something significant about a review. I don't know why that keeps coming up. A review. This could be a review as far as your career, but whatever the review is, 6 of Wands, you did your big one. 6 of Wands, Divine. I feel like people are impressed. We have the 8 of Cups here as well. And Divine, tell me why the 8 of Cups concerning the 6 of Wands, because I feel like somebody's jealous. 10 of Pentacles. And then Divine, why the 8 of Pentacles concerning the 10 of Pentacles? Because this 10 of Pentacles is feeling like very significant relationships. Because like I feel like there's people who are going to walk away from you. Because like people weren't expecting for you to do so well with the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like let's just say, to go back to this other reading for a second with this Emperor, and this is what this is feeling like with this Eight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, I feel like you're becoming a missed opportunity, because like I feel like you're going to shine in another area, and I feel like this is something that someone's going to see and they're going to be salty. Someone's going to be salty that you didn't choose them with the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Divine, tell me about the Ten of Pentacles and this Eight of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. Yes, I feel like there was a literal change of heart, because I feel like there was something that you could be leaving behind to discover something else, because there's something else that you're supposed to build. Ten of Pentacles, Divine. There's something else you're supposed to grow and expand. Three of Pentacles is also what I'm feeling. So we have the Eight of Wands as well as the Knight of Swords. So there's definitely things that you've taken action on. I feel like there are particular things that you've cut off. This definitely could be concerning some form of work, because there's definitely been a change in what your direction and your focus is, especially with the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. There's things that you moved away from, and you moved away from them quickly. I feel like you didn't have much time to think. Something required very quick action, very quick responses, because something turned over almost overnight. Like something that you were possibly weren't expecting to move so fast, move very quickly, especially with the Hierophant. Something about signing contracts, but something moved along very quickly. Or is moving along very quickly. Eight of Swords, Divine, because you're going to have to make a decision on a whim. With the Death, yes, you're gonna have to make a decision on the whim. Strength and Death came out in the first reading, so there's something here about quick changes that are coming your way. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune excuse me, at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to leave it there. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So I say for you, incoming, you have, because literally confirming itself, you about to come into an opportunity that's about to change your life. I feel like you're going to be able to choose, but wherever you do choose, it's something about keeping that to yourself as well. Aside from those individuals who don't know, a non-disclosure agreement may be significant. Some people may know it as NDA and may not know what NDA actually means, but NDA but I feel like something about confidentiality is the key to success here, is what I'm feeling. Confidentiality is the key to success. Pisces Soul Tribe, that was your reading. Hopefully this message resonates with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and you're able to take something from it that you could use. Of course, if there's anything you need from me, you can find those details down below in the description box. And as always, my good people, remember to conquer this day. Bye, guys.